1. How do you feel today and why? What happened? Can you tell me about it in detail? 2. I want to know about you. Can you tell me about yourself in detail? 3. How much do you love your parents? Can you tell me about your parents in detail? 4. Tell me about your siblings. If you don't have one, do you want to have one? Why? 5. What is your favorite dish that your mom makes? What is your taste in food? Why? 6. Is there any food you can cook? Can you explain how to cook it? 7. Where's a place you often go when dining out with your family? What kind of place is it? 8. What is your favorite way to spend time with family? Can you explain it in detail? 9. What is your favorite memory with your family? Can you explain it in detail? 10. What is your favorite color and why? What items do you have in that color? 11. Do you like to draw? Can you describe a drawing you've made recently? 12. What kind of music do you usually listen to? If not, why don't you like it? 13. What is your favorite song or singer? Tell me about your favorite singer or song. 14. What songs do you sing often? Do you often go to singing room? If you don't like singing, why not? 15. What kind of dance do you do often? If you don't like dancing, why not? 16. Tell me about the musical instrument you can play. If you can't play any, what instrument would you like to play? Why? 17. What is your favorite fruit? What does the fruit look like? Can you explain how to eat it? 18. Do you believe in aliens? If you met an alien, what would you want to do? 19. If you could have a superpower, what would you want it to be? And why? 20. Do you like watching sports? What sports do you enjoy? If not, why don't you like them? Tell me about the recent game you watched. 21. Do you have a favorite athlete? 22. What kind of exercise do you like to do? If you don't like exercising, why don't you like it? 23. Can you explain in detail why Dokdo belongs to Korea? 24. What is your favorite drink? What is your favorite snack? 25. How spicy and how much food can you eat? Is there any food you can't eat? 26. What kind of weather do you like? And why? How does your mood change depending on the weather? 27. What is the most memorable book you have read? 28. What is your favorite movie or animation? 29. What do you want to be when you grow up? What interests you about this career? 30. Who is your favorite superhero? 31. If you could be a character in a movie, who would you want to be? What role would you like to try? 32. What is your favorite animal? 33. What pet do you have or would you like to have? 34. Please explain about 4 seasons in Korea. 35. Where do you live? Can you tell me a bit about your hometown? 36. How many convenience stores are around your house? 37. Who is your best friend? How did you become close? And what kind of friend are they? 38. What is your favorite thing to do with your friends? 39. Do you have a teacher you respect? 40. What is your favorite subject in school? And why? Is there anything you want to learn other than school subjects? 41. Why are you learning English? Tell me about the English Academy you're currently attending. 42. What do you usually do after school? Describe in detail what you do until you go to bed. 43. Have you ever been to the dentist? How did you have your tooth extracted? Are you wearing braces? Tell me about your experiences at the dentist. 44. What is your favorite video game to play? 45. What is your favorite TV show? 46. What is your favorite YouTube channel or YouTuber? 47. What are you best at? And what do you do that makes time fly by? 48. Can you tell me about a time when you showed teamwork? 49. Describe in detail what your house looks like. What's your favorite spot in your home? 50. What do your dad and mum do for work? Can you explain in detail what they do? 51. Is there a place you want to travel to? Make a travel plan about who you would go with, where you would go, how you would get there, and for how many days. 52. Can you tell me about a time when you showed leadership? 53. What's something you're proud of? 54. What do you like most about school? Can you describe a typical day at school for you? 55. Tell me about the day you first learned to ride a bicycle. 56. Have you ever been camping? Please share in detail about your experiences while camping. 57. Are you good at helping with household chores or running errands? What kind of tasks do you usually help with? 58. Have you ever had a hard time fighting with your friends? Can you tell me in detail what happened? 59. Can you tell me about the saddest and most painful memory you've had? If you don't want to, just tell me about something you dislike the most. 60. When was the time you remember feeling the most pain in your body? Please tell me in detail. 61. When are your parents the happiest and most joyful because of you? Conversely, when are they the saddest? 62. How do you feel when you meet new people? 63. Do you think you're good at finding your way around new places? 64. Do you like to help others? If I help my friends and show consideration for them, will these good deeds come back to benefit me? 65. What is something that makes you happy? 66. What is something that makes you laugh? 67. What is something that makes you angry? 68. What is something that makes you scared? 69. Who do you appreciate most in your life? 70. Who do you feel most jealous of? 71. How do you feel when you win something? 72. Do you have any special talents? What do people around you say you do best? Have you ever received an award for it? 73. What are your strengths and weaknesses? 74. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be and why? 75. Tell me about your typical daily routine. From the moment you wake up to when you go to bed, describe it in as much detail as possible. 76. What is success to you? Who do you think is the most successful person you know, and why? 77. Do you want to get married when you grow up? What kind of person do you want to marry, and how many children would you like to have? 78. Do you like shopping at places like markets, stationery stores, supermarkets, or department stores? When you go to these places, which section do you visit the most, and what do you buy most often? 79. Do you like to go on trips? What was your favorite place you visited within the country? What did you do there? 80. Do you like traveling? What was your favorite place you visited abroad? Do you have any interesting stories from your trip? 81. What do you want to receive for your birthday? What is the most memorable birthday gift you've ever received? 82. What would you do if you won the lottery? 83. If you could make 3 wishes, what would they be? 84. Do you have any New Year's resolutions or recent commitments? Is there something you promised your parents? What are things you should do and things you shouldn't do? 85. What do you think you will be doing in 5 years? 86. What do you think you will be doing in 10 years? 87. Have you ever been to a zoo? Tell me about your experience at the zoo in detail. 88. Have you had any other conflicts at school? And if so, how did you deal with them? 89. If you could meet anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would you meet and why? 90. What has happened recently in current events that interests you? 91. Are you a picky eater? Do you eat vegetables well? Tell me what foods you eat well and what foods you don't eat. 92. Tell me about your hobbies. If you don't have a specific hobby, you can also tell me about something you've recently become interested in. 93. Have you ever helped or made a sacrifice for someone? If not, have you ever received help from someone? Tell me about that experience. 94. Do you often tattle to teachers or adults? What do you usually tattle about? Or is there someone around you who tattles the most? 95. Have you ever gotten in trouble for joking around or talking during class? 96. Who is the most well-behaved in your class? And who is the biggest troublemaker? Tell me about them. 96. Do you swear often? Among your friends, who swears the most? Why do you think swearing is wrong? 97. Have you ever been scolded by your teacher or parents and received punishment? Why did you get in trouble? 98. If the Earth were to perish and you could only take 8 people with you to another planet, who would you choose to bring? Why? 99. Please tell me in detail about your grandparents. What are they like? 100. What do you think is the greatest thing ever created by humans? Why do you think that?